In the news, Vice President Kashim Shettima assures Nigerians federal government will address infrastructural deficits. Federal government to discontinue funding of professional bodies and councils. Muslim faithfuls in Akwa Ibom State commemorate Eid El Kabir, thanks state government for supporting Muslim community. On a foreign scene, Alleged Russian Spy Kramatorsk to be charged over a deadly strike. And sports, Tottenham signs Maddison from Leicester for €45 million. Details coming up shortly. Good afternoon and welcome to the news on Planet Radio 101.1 FM Uyo. I am Rachel David White. We began this afternoon with a report that Vice President Kashim Shettima has assured Nigerians that the administration to President Bola Tinubu will promptly address the infrastructural deficits in the country. Shettima gave the assurance in Maiduguri when he paid a solemn homage to Shehu of Borno, Abubakar Ibn Garbai El-Kanemi. He said that all the infrastructural challenges in the country would be addressed, including the Gamboru Ngala, Dikwa and Damboa roads in Borno. Away from that, the federal government has notified professional bodies and councils that it would cease to fund them beginning from the 2024 budget in line with the decisions of the Presidential Committee on Salaries. The Director General Budget Office of the Federation, Ben Akabweze, conveyed the message through memos sent to the professional bodies. Reports say some of the memos obtained were addressed to the Registrar and CEO, Optometrist and Dispensing Optics Board, as well as Nigerian Council for Food, Science and Technology. Confirming the memos, the Senior Technical Advisor to Director General Budget Office of the Federation, Professor Olumide Ayodele, stated that stoppage was a recommendation in the Oroshange Community Report and the recent Presidential Committee on Salaries. According to reports, professional bodies in Nigeria are largely responsible for research and technology development in their fields, relying on government funding to conduct ethical reviews and propose and promote new professional standards. In a separate development, the Chief of Air Staff, Air Vice Marshal Hassan Abubakar, and the Chief of Army Staff, Taurid Lagwaja, have urged troops at the various theaters of operations to work in synergy with other security agencies. They appreciated the troops and their families, particularly the dead and the wounded, for their sacrifices towards ensuring peace and security in Nigeria. The service chief spoke at the combined Eid El Kabir celebration held for the troops in Maiduguri. A statement released by the spokesperson for the Nigerian Air Force, Air Commodore Ayodele Famliwa, said Abubakar attributed the recent operational successes to the combined efforts of the Air Force and Land Forces, urging them to do more. He, however, appreciated the families of the troops for providing the much-needed support required to maintain their motivation and morale at the front line. Abubakar stated that his visit to the theater, together with his army counterpart, to celebrate with the troops was an indication of the enhanced synergy about to be infused into future operations. Related development. In light of recent security concerns, the police and military forces have taken proactive steps to ensure a safe and smooth Salah celebration nationwide. Teams of operatives have been deployed to Eid El prayer grounds, recreation centers, and popular sports across the country. The heightened security measures come in response to an alert issued by the Department of State Services (DSS) regarding a potential plot by suspected terrorists to target worship and religious centers during the Eid al festivities. Addressing the situation, the Acting Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetukun, dispatched thousands of police personnel to strategic locations while the military has placed troops on raid alert at operation theaters. Away from that, the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) has denied awarding a contract of about 56 million euros. The agency said a letter circulating online to that effect purportedly emanating from the office of its managing director was fake. This was stated in a statement issued by the NDDC Director, Corporate Affairs, Dr. Ibitoye Aboshede, who described the letter as a product of a cheap scam, saying it neither states the purpose of the contract nor the consideration for the award. The Commission further advised all stakeholders and interested parties to cross-check any purported letter of contract award with the Procurement Department of the Commission. Back here, Akwa Ibom State Governor Pastor Moino has sent his warm wishes to Muslim faithful as they mark the occasion of Eid El Kabir. In a statement released by his chief press secretary, Ekerete Udo, Governor Moino enjoined Muslim faithful and Nigerians across religion lines to reflect on the essence of this occasion, which symbolizes sacrifice, submission, obedience, and love. He urged them to, in the spirit of the moment, rededicate themselves to fostering closer bonds of unity, love, and religious tolerance in the nation. The governor urged the people to arise and lend a helping hand to those on the lower rungs of hope and bring some happy cheers to them. Still on Eid El Kabir Festival, in commemoration of the Eid El Kabir Festival, the Muslim faithfuls in Akwa Ibom State have celebrated the day with gratitude in their heart to God for the season. Speaking with Planet News, they lamented the effect of the economy on the weight of the Eid El Kabir celebrations, saying many could not afford rams and other commodities due to price hike. While speaking with a correspondent, they offered prayers for the nation and their whole state, particularly thanking the state government and Governor Moino for extending celebratory magnanimity to the Muslim community in the state by donating aid to the vulnerable amongst them to mark the festivities. Recall that the federal government had declared Wednesday, June 28 and today, June 29, 2023, as Eid El Kabir holiday. The event, which is currently going on across the country, will end at midnight today. Listening to the news on Planet Radio 101.1 FM Uyo. Let's take a breather and then bring you more stories from our foreign sport and entertainment scenes. Just stay with us.
Healthy living begins with the choices one makes. Choosing to live healthy is the first step to healthy living. Join us Sundays 1:30 to 2 p.m. for Healthway. Awareness for healthy choices.
Welcome back and many thanks for staying with us. On the foreign scene, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says an alleged Russian agent involved in a deadly attack in Kramatorsk will be charged with treason. Speaking in his address, Zelensky explained that the country's security service had worked alongside police special forces to detain the suspect, who may face life imprisonment. Kramatorsk, an eastern city in Donetsk region, is under Ukrainian control, but it is close to Russia-occupied part of the country. Recall that in April last year, more than 50 people were killed and many more were wounded in a missile strike on a train station in the city. In sports, Tottenham Hotspur have confirmed the signing of Leicester City midfielder James Maddison on a 5-year deal. According to the London club, Maddison agreed to a £170,000 a week deal and a fee that is supposed to sum up to £45 million. Recall that reports say the 26-year-old, who began his career with Coventry City in August 2014, signed for Leicester City, making his Premier League debut the following month in a season opener against Manchester United at Old Trafford. On the entertainment scene, Madonna has postponed her world tour after being taken to a hospital's intensive care unit ICU with a serious bacterial infection. According to her manager, the global pop star's infection was serious and led to a several days stay in ICU, further adding that a full recovery is expected in a statement. Of course, Guy Osseri said Madonna's health is improving, but she is still under medical care. Madonna, aged 64, was expected to launch her 84-date tour next month. She is believed to be receiving treatment at the hospital in New York City. The pop icon aimed to celebrate the 40th anniversary of her breakout single, Holiday, by embarking on her first ever greatest hit tour. It's been the news on Planet Radio 101.1 FM Uyo, but before we go, a recap of the major stories. Vice President Kashim Shettima has assured Nigerians that the administration of President Bola Tinubu will promptly address the infrastructural deficit in the country. The federal government has notified professional bodies and councils that it would cease to fund them beginning from the 2024 budget, in line with the decisions of the Presidential Committee on Salaries, PCS. In commemoration of the Eid El Kabir festival, the Muslim faithfuls in Akwa Ibom State have celebrated a day with gratitude in their heart to God for the season. On a foreign scene, we told you that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says an alleged Russian agent involved in deadly attack in Kramatorsk will be charged with treason. In sport, we reported that Tottenham Hotspur have confirmed the signing of Leicester's midfielder James Maddison on a 5-year deal. For comment and coverage of your newsworthy event, call our newsroom on 0812-770-2940. Visit our website on planet101fm.ng and follow us on Twitter at planet_101fm. Also like our Facebook page at Planet 101FM Uyo. The news was edited by Jane Owa. As we end the news, always remember that when we strive to become better than we are, everything should around us become better too. So strive to become a better person today. I am Rachel David White. Good afternoon.